Learn how to enhance your success and happiness while preserving your good energy. Science has established that choosing happiness is something we can all do. The idea that we can change the way our lives are going by paying attention to both our thinking and our attitudes is also supported by science. Even though happiness and good vibes come from within, many of us rely on outside circumstances to define and create our happiness rather than being self-reliant. Some people make a conscious effort to be and depend on themselves to produce their own happiness, which is why they are happier than others. How to keep your positive energy safe. 1. Avoid requesting affirmation or reinforcement from others. Compared to unhappy people, happy people tend to be more self-aware, self-assured, and content within themselves. People that are content with their lives don't worry too much about what other people think of them or how they come across to them. People who are comfortable with who they are able to live life more honestly than those who let others define or prescribe who they should be. This is because happy people are content with being themselves. People that are happy don't let other people define their value or make them feel inferior. 2. Avoid comparing yourself to others. People that are joyful accept their uniqueness and are frequently at ease with themselves. They accept the idea that everyone is distinct from one another for a purpose, and that everyone has something special to offer the world. People who seem to be content by nature don't waste time competing with others. They are at peace with the idea that they cannot be or do everything, and that it is pointless to try to live up to the expectations of others. They are aware that there will always be others who are more skilled, knowledgeable, accomplished, etc. than they are, and they accept it. 3. Avoid making disparaging remarks about yourself. People who are happy have a positive self-image and use positive self-talk. They want to surround themselves with individuals who make them feel good about themselves, since they are frequently their own best supporters. Instead than criticizing themselves or focusing on their flaws all the time, happy individuals celebrate their accomplishments and make an effort to improve the aspects of themselves that they can. 4. Avoid wallowing in misery. When things don't go our way, it's quite simple to adopt a victim mindset. When life throws them curveballs or they experience unfairness, happy people refuse to see themselves as victims. They frequently possess the capacity to transform their messages into catalysts for transformation and self-improvement. No matter how discouraged or disheartened they may feel, happy people guard their positive energy by not letting setbacks or bad luck hold them down. Instead, they frequently come back from them stronger and more determined. Check out our collection of inspirational quotes on feeling good as well. 5. Don't rely on other people to make you happy. True and enduring happiness can only be discovered within, and never derives from objects or other people, as happy people are aware. Although other people can affect our emotions and dispositions, we shouldn't rely on other people to make us happy all the time. People who are joyful don't hold others accountable for their happiness, because they understand that this responsibility belongs solely to themselves, and that they are the only ones who can consistently control and shape their perspective on life and how they feel about themselves. 6. They refrain from being resentful. People who are naturally joyful don't keep grudges and frequently let little transgressions go off their backs like water. Happy people frequently take the high road of forgiveness and don't allow themselves to get drawn into any unnecessary negativity or drama as they opt to focus their energies elsewhere, while others are frequently stewing in wrath and bitterness. The ability to forgive oneself is not something that unhappy people struggle with. Instead, they use their past transgressions, bad judgments, and choices to grow as more self-aware and better people. 7. They are not overly serious about themselves. Happiness comes naturally to cheerful individuals as well. They are able to laugh at their own expense, know how to make light of circumstances that would depress other people, and have the ability to find the bright side in even the most dire situations because they don't take themselves too seriously. They understand that any loss, hardship, or setback may serve as a learning opportunity, and that what doesn't kill us only makes us stronger. Happy people continue to count their blessings despite their current circumstances, because they are aware that things may be far worse. 8. They don't let their pasts make them feel like slaves, because they think that what lies ahead of them is better than what they left behind. Happy people believe that what lies ahead of them is better than anything they left behind. They are able to accept change and new opportunities because they see that life is progressive, and that continuing to act in the same way only produces the same outcome. People that are joyful don't let their past mistakes, setbacks, or emotional wounds stop them from moving on with their lives. They realize that by giving the past power over them and giving up control, they are allowing it to poison their future and keep them in the precise situation they need to and want to leave behind. 9. They let go of things that bring them unhappiness. Genuinely happy individuals are happy because they surround themselves with positive influences and things, and they don't struggle to let go of those that don't. People who are content are at ease following their own path and don't mind setting their own norms, even if others don't agree with them. The happiest individuals are those that follow their callings, do the things they love, and work at jobs they are enthusiastic about. People that are content with their lives don't give things that they don't naturally connect with top priority. 10. They don't prioritize themselves, despite the fact that cheerful people are frequently the nicest and kindest individuals you will ever encounter. They do not adhere to the martyrdom ideal, constantly putting others before themselves and foregoing their own positive energy for the sake of self-sacrifice. People that are happy prioritize their own needs together with all of the other important aspects of their lives. They are aware that their own happiness is important, and that when they are at their best and happiest, they can give freely and serve others more effectively. The major distinction between happy and miserable people is that the former do not deprive themselves of things that are beneficial to their general well-being, and permit themselves to take pleasure in life and the lovely things it offers. They prioritize taking care of themselves, keep a healthy work-life balance, and frequently allow themselves to play as hard as they work. How are you going to safeguard your good vibes? It is obvious that by making a few changes to our life and way of thinking, we can all control and produce our own good energy, and that happiness is within everyone's grasp who is willing to pursue it. What are you doing to create a positive atmosphere around you? Do you have any other suggestions to offer us? Comment below with your thoughts and let us know.